Yay, not yay. And I hate writing these huge checks. I know. Any advice on saving properly so I don't scramble to come up with money at tax time? So typically what I do is I'm the same way. Like, I hate having this money in my account that's not really my money. So there are a few things you can do. One is you can take a percentage of every deposit. So everything that you deposit in your account, whether it's a $30 check or a $3,000 check, you just take a certain percentage of that check. Depending on how long you've been in business, you'll be able to figure out what that percentage is. So like if you typically make $100,000 and you often pay about $30,000 or something like that, then you know that you need to save about 30% of every deposit that you make, just for example. So figure out what your, what that tax rate is going to be on your gross amount after your deductions and everything, and then start saving that amount. So that's one thing. The other thing you can do, depending on where you are, like in the U.S., this is possible. I don't know if it's possible in other countries, but they have an online system, and you can pay, like, when I put that money in my savings account, technically I could just pay the $20 or the $30 directly to my tax office. Like, I don't have to wait until I have a certain amount of money. I can just pay like a little bit here, a little bit there, versus I usually put it into a savings account because then at least I can accrue like 10 cents of interest or whatever it is, and then I pay it to the IRS. So, but those are some ways you can do it. But I definitely in general, I like the out of sight, out of mind thing, like I actually need to like move it out of my account. So I don't even, I don't have to like do any sort of math and figure out how much money I actually have in my account or something like that. So, and for some reason, it also makes me feel less terrible when I have to write those big checks. Because the money was already out of my account anyway. So all it does is go from the savings account back into my account for like 2 days, just until those checks clear, and then that's it. Like, then it's gone again. So somehow it's like, oh, I never had the money anyway. I don't know. I think that's like a total psychological thing. But yeah, so those are my two suggestions.